What's going on, guys? What I'm shooting in this video is my old Winchester 67a. It came factory with iron sights, and probably I'd say 5 years ago now, I had the gunsmith here locally add some scope bases on there, and I run a scope on this thing. But these are, at the time that I bought it, these guns were relatively cheap, and it's got a 27-inch barrel, and it actually shoots really well to be such an old single shot. These guns were just utilitarian guns back in the day, and I really enjoy shooting this. It's a really simple gun. I had a vintage Tasco scope on there, and this past year I switched to one of these 2.5 to 10 cheap Tasco scopes. I've got some loopholed rings on there, but it's just a 22. It's just a single shot 22. I enjoy shooting it. I picked this up in Hillsville, Virginia at a gun show. It was the last gun show that me and my dad was able to go to before he passed away. So it's kind of a sentimental gun to me. But I'm shooting 35 yards. I'm shooting the Ely 22 bench rest stuff. It's kind of expensive ammo to be shooting through here, but I kind of want to see what this thing's going to do today. I've got 4 set out. I'm just going to check my zero at 35 yards, and then as long as it doesn't rain, we're going to move the target camera out to 50 yards and see what kind of group I can pull off with this thing. So let's check our zero first. Again, this is 35 yards. This is going to be Ely. Let me check the ammo again. Ely Precision Bench Rest. To me, there's too many variants in Ely's ammunition. I wish they would just come out with, like, anyway, I'll quit talking. 35 yards, Ely ammo. Here we go. That looked like that was inside of that little black dot that I've drew there. Just maybe a little to the left, which the trigger on this thing's pretty heavy, so. But that's enough of that. I'm gonna move this thing out to 50 yards. We'll see what kind of 10-shot group I can pull off with this. Here we go, 50 yards. Ely bench rest ammunition, Winchester 67a. Can't see where that one hit. It hit the chain though, so I'm thinking that it went low. But I'm gonna hold on the same spot. That's not good. Yeah, I didn't see where that one went either. Had a little bit of a light primer strike there. Shot 4. If you see one of these and it's under, I'd say 200 bucks, I'd go ahead and pick one up. It's worth it. Don't like this Ely stuff. Ely, the rim of them is pretty thick. I don't think it's getting along with this old single shot today. Just got done bragging on it. Yeah, that one went low. We may go get us another, I may actually go get a target and switch ammos here in a minute. We'll see. This is a pretty decent group. Let's go down there and check that group out. maybe grab another target and switch ammos and see how maybe some CCI standard does to this thing. So for 50 yards, that's not a horrible group. I think what I'll do since I'm down here is just draw another circle over here and we'll shoot some CCI standard. So that's the group. That's probably maybe an inch and 3/4, 1.75 inch. I had a ruler, but I've misplaced it between up there and down here. Okay, switching over to CCI standard. I think I said that I was gonna put an actual target down there, and the only ones that I have are the cheap 3-inch ones off of Amazon. They come as a roll of targets. They are horrible. It's not even worth fighting, so that's why I just drew the black dot on there. But CCI standard ammo normally performs pretty well in all 22s. Honestly, if I had to pick one type of rimfire ammunition, it'd probably be that, just because it's not overpriced and you get good results for the price that you're paying. I think these are about 12 cents a round, where the Elys that I just shot were like 20 cents a round, which is kind of crazy for rimfire if you think about it. But yeah, my math may be wrong, but I think that's what it said on Midway when I bought them. Okay, CCI standard. No light primer strikes with these. Another good thing about the CCI ammo is it's made in America. Pretty decent group. Found my measuring device to measure both groups and see which one did better. Let's go down there to the target and check these groups out. Okay, so the Ely ammo right there, that was a 2-inch group, 50 yards, and the CCI was 1 1/4 inch. So better results from the more budget ammo. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you see one of those cheaper, older, single shot 22s, do a little research. Maybe don't be afraid to pick one up. It's not going to impress anybody down at the gun range, but for small game hunting, for target shooting, and just for fun, it's hard to beat something that's affordable, that shoots well. That's pretty decent. There's no telling how many rounds have went through that thing. I've put a bunch through it, and I mean, there's no way to tell the history of it, but I'm sure it's had a few through it. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you're doing good. I'll see you later.